Hello and welcome to PSM Speak. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Please do subscribe now if you haven't done it already. It gives me a great encouragement to bring the videos of this type to you frequently. Coming to today's topic, is 50% last drawn salary as pension possible? In my previous video, I tried to focus on the disappointment of EPF pensioners. There was a lot of exciting news, but finally when we have analyzed the things from close, we have seen that there was no cause for so much of excitement. Now in this video, I want to show you how it is possible to give pension equal to 50% of the last drawn salary of the employees as it is being given to the government employees. Sorry, it's not being given. That also changed now. A new pension scheme is taking place of the old pension scheme. The new pension scheme is replacing old pension scheme to them. I have explained that also in another video in this channel. And EPF pension, as we have seen in the last video, that a significant number of people getting 1,000 rupees. Even after making minimum pension 1,000 rupees, there are people who are getting still less than that. When full pension, that is pension on full salary, is demanded, again the arguments advanced are actuarial impossibility. But adding common sense to the actuarial science, it looks that the reasons are not so convincing as they are made out to be. Let us look closely. When the employees pension scheme was introduced in 1995, the ceiling of wage for Provident Fund contribution was 5,000 rupees. That was the statutory ceiling. And the pension formula, pensionable salary, the maximum 5,000 rupees, whatever your salary, be it 50,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees or more, 5,000 rupees on which contributions are collected. And pensionable service, the number of years one worked divided by 70, that is the formula. Taking the example of this 5,000 rupees statutory ceiling, on the 5,000 rupees out of employer's contribution. As we know, employer contributes 12% of the salary of the employee and employee contribution another 12%. Employee's contribution goes to the employee's provident fund. But out of 12% of the employer contribution, 8.33% goes to the pension fund, employees pension fund. Additionally, the government of India also provides 1.16%. So the total 9.49% of the employees' wages goes to the employees pension fund. Here in this case, when the wage is 5,000, the statutory, those people who are drawing above 5,000 rupees, the contribution for pension fund from such persons whose wages are above 5,000 or 5,000, because it is limited to only 5,000, 9.49% of 5,000 is 474.50 paisa. With this, what is the pension that they are being allowed? Pensionable salary 5,000. Pensionable service, let us say an employee worked for 35 years. So 35 years in this example is the pensionable service. Pensionable salary 5,000, pensionable service 35 years. Multiply both and divide the product with 70. Here in our example, pensionable service is 35, divide it with 70. 35 divided by 70, what do we get? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 of 5,000, which means if one worked for full 35 years and contributed on 5,000 rupees wages, one would get 2,500 rupees as pension. That is half the pensionable salary. So the principle here is accepted. The government should accept that. Way back 50 years back, the International Labour Organization said the pension should be 50% of the salary. But of course, while saying salary, it said insurable salary. which means on which contribution is paid. But why contribution limiting to 5,000 rupees? That is not correct. Because that is limited to 5,000 rupees, whatever your salary you are getting, low pension. So now the argument here is on 5,000 at the rate of 9.49%, paying 474.50, if you can give 2,500 rupees as pension. If the salary is 10 times higher, say 50,000 rupees, then 10 times higher contribution to the pension fund, that 9.49% again, that would be 4,745. So taking that money, why is it not possible to pay 25,000 rupees as pension, 50% of your salary? The question may arise that it would be a burden on the government, burden on the employer. But besides these economics, there is a responsibility. I am repeating that. The social responsibility, the healthcare system what it is, the employment situation what it is. Neither can one depend on the healthcare system in the old age, nor can on the children whose incomes are also not great and unemployment. Then to lead a dignified life, one needs to have adequate means. Under the present system, as we discussed in the last video also, people with 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees salaries are getting pension equal to what? Below poverty line level earning, 1,500, 2,000. So that is not correct, and it is possible the government and the employers agree to their responsibility of participating in the social security. Then the actuarial thing. When the employees were leading their case before the Supreme Court, the Provident Fund organization at some point expressed that the maintenance of fund is difficult even after the employers contributing on the higher wages. Is that true? I have looked at the data available in the Employees Provident Fund Organization's Annual Report 2020-21. Here what we can see in this year 2020-21, there were 70 lakh pensioners against 6 crore 50 lakh members. The number of pensioners is just 10.76% of the members. The members are contributing. The money that the pensioners are taking is small. I don't suggest that the money that is paid by others should be given to the pensioners. No. What is the fund? Let us look at it. 2020-21, the employer share, that 8.33 collected towards employees pension, not employees provident fund, was 44,009.53 crore. Then the central government contributed that 1.16% obligation. That was 6,552.48 crore rupees. Together, this adds up to 50,562.01 crore, and add interest earned on that in the year. That is 35,773.36 crore. The total revenue or the receipts to the pension fund during the given year was 86,335.37 crore. Against this, what was the pension disbursal in that year 2020-21? It was pension 12,172.56 crore, little more than 12,000 crore. Also, there were withdrawal from the fund towards other benefits from pension fund. What was that? 8,206.41 crore. So the total withdrawals from the pension fund that year was 20,378.97 crore against 86,335.37 crore. Then what is the fund, the corpus at the end of 2020-21? It was 5,93,546.52. Close to 6 lakh crore. Where is the difficulty for the government or the Provident Fund organization to pay higher sums against higher contributions from the employees, the employers on behalf of employees? There was one suggestion in my video, last video, in Telugu channel. In Telugu, as you know, I have one channel, Antarardham. In Antarardham, one of the responses from a Provident Fund member was, let the government and Provident Fund organization take all the 12%. Let them appropriate entire 12% employer contribution to the pension fund, and let them allow employees' contribution to the employees' Provident Fund to the employees, and allow full pension as 50% of the last drawn salary. That demand doesn't look to be unreasonable. Also, employees are pointing towards employees' Provident Fund organizations' resources. This they pointed out before the court in 2014, that the Employees Provident Fund organization has with it a huge sum towards unclaimed money of the members or inoperative account, whatever the nomenclature they use. They have with them an amount of 34,000 crore rupees. One question: why shouldn't the Employees Provident Fund organization return this money to whom it belongs? If something is due to the Employees Provident Fund organization or insurance company or anybody, don't they go to them, find their location and address and recover it? Then why not they find the addresses of the people to whom this money belongs and give them? Of course, that is another debate, but you have that much amount with you. There is no paucity of funds. They can operate the scheme by allowing reasonable pension, reasonable minimum, and full pension, 50% of the salary. That is possible if the social security responsibility is the responsibility of the government. There is definitely a way to allow this if there is a will. I have, as I told you, focused on the employees, government employees, new and old pension schemes in this channel, and there were some questions on my previous video, and here also I seek your opinions. I request the experts also to respond. Thank you very much for watching this video so patiently. Thank you.